Hi everybody, it is the 24th of March 2022, and on the day that console gets update 16.2, the PUBG devs have also released their dev plan for 2022 and beyond. So let's dive in and see what's coming to our most favourite of battle royales. Hello players, first of all, a very happy 5th anniversary to you all. We're both excited and humbled to ring in this milestone, even though we can hardly believe it has been that long already. Through the years, you've all stood with us as a constant reminder of how fortunate we have been in our successes, but also a humbling reminder that there is always work to do, absolutely. Many companies say it, but we hope you believe us when we say we're truly in this together. Your joys, triumphs, milestones, and of course your feedback are revered throughout our studios and fuel us to keep moving forward. Sometimes we hit it out of the park and share it in your celebrations. Sometimes we stumble and have to adjust and reassess our plans. Ours is a partnership we feel truly grateful to have, and will continue to take in your feedback, adjust and improve as we take on the next 5 years together. For today, we want to celebrate the past, but most importantly, look to the future with our 2022 roadmap. Of course, we have to state that everything we're sharing today, along with any mentioned timelines, are all subject to change. Game development can be a finicky thing, and priorities can change based on issues that arise and feedback. In addition, know that what we're sharing today isn't everything. Some content in development is still in too early of a stage to share, but we've tried to find some exciting features to talk about for each quarter of the year. Let's have a look at the roadmap. So, 2022 Quarter 2, Sanhok rollback, map sub-update to Paramo. New weapon, the 7.62 assault rifle. Training mode improvements, weapon balancing, quality of life improvements, and smoke grenade cosmetics in the outgame, whatever that is. 2022 Quarter 3, so autumn. New map, Kiki. Weapon balancing, weapon mastery overhaul, customization improvement, battle points income balancing. 2022 Quarter 4, so this is like Christmas into New Year 2023. Vikendi Reborn, Kiki update, arcade mode overhaul, your shop improvement, new social feature, shop gifting. So Quarter 2, April to June, Sanhok rollback. Sanhok is one of the areas you've been pretty vocal about. We've attempted a few changes in an effort to modernise Sanhok, but at the end of the day, many of you still preferred the original map. We've heard your feedback and are doing the following for Sanhok. Sanhok will come back in its original form. Sanhok is our oldest small map and is still enjoyed by many players. Well, it's because it's in the rotation all the time. Due to its age, it has seen a number of added features and a major revamp. Some players like the revamped version, but most players want the original Sanhok back. We've given lots of thought to the long-standing requests and made the decision to revert the map. The reverted version is in the last stage of stabilisation and will be revealed in the near future. With the rollback, many of the added features were removed, but we were deliberating on how we'll move forward with Sanhok's original form. So that'd be cool. Hopefully we'll get the old boot camp back, and most importantly, the wider rivers that gave Sanhok, those choke points. So let's see what they bring in. New weapon, the 7.62 assault rifle AR. Assault rifles are either the 5.56 or 7.62, but there seems to be a smaller pool of 7.62 ARs that can use the full auto firing. Therefore, one of our goals for Quarter 2 is to add an additional 7.62 AR to the mix. For weapon variety, we are developing a new 7.62. 7.62 weapons have a high damage per second, but are more difficult to control. The new 7.62 weapon in development has a comparatively lower damage per second, or is that damage per shot? But damage per second, I think, is it? But is easier to control. Precision between the barrel, which is high damage but difficult to control, and the AKM, which is lower damage and easier to control. Training mode improvement. So it's called. So this is the 1v1 stadium we're going to be getting. Training mode has seen a few major changes since inception. With so many new players joining the game since free to play, we thought now was a good time to focus on more practical training areas. Since the beginning of this year, we've been working to improve training mode. In the current training mode, players can train their skills with weapons and vehicles. With free to play, more practical training programs are required. Players will be able to practice PvP combat there. Adding aim sound training room in the last update was part of the effort. The 1v1 training round will be added where players can fight one-on-one. So that's cool. That's like something out of Call of Duty World War II had that, didn't they? And then we're going to have quality of life updates, fast travel within the training ground, custom match training mode that allows players to train with friends. Paramo World sub update. I love Paramo. I think it's a great looking map. It's like a mini Erangel. In PUBG, terrain can be just as important as the right loadout and good aim. We're constantly looking at maps to make sure they are tactically fair and fun. Paramo especially has some overly advantageous areas that we want to look at for balance adjustments. There are some we constantly improve terrain balance of the battleground by making adjustments. We want to make sure that there is a distinct gameplay on each map, which I think they are doing, aren't they? The Paramo sub-update is scheduled for Q2. Sub-updates for existing maps such as Miramar and Tego will follow as well. Quality of life improvements. We're always looking at little ways we can make a big difference in your quality of life as you play. While some systems are intentionally meant to be more difficult, there are definitely places we can improve. PUBG has inconvenient elements by nature as a realistic battle royale rule, such as being unable to use heal and boost items in a vehicle's driver's seat or having to guess the perfect time of a cooked grenade. Therefore, we want to find places we can reduce inconvenience without affecting core gameplay through systems such as the UI by providing the info players set to learn from experience. How about make it so you can't jump out of a vehicle when it's moving fast enough to kill you? That would be a good one. New map Kiki. And this is going to come between July and September. Kiki is quite unique in its diversity, featuring not only crowded cities full of near-future buildings, but vast grasslands, dense swamps and more. We're pretty excited about this one and are looking forward to getting it out to you soon. Here's a bit more on Kiki. We've been talking about Kiki since the 2021 dev plan and know many of you have been excited to learn more and eventually get your hands on it. We're happy to announce that Kiki's development is coming along well and plan on debuting the new 8x8 map in Q3. There it is. Look and feel. Kiki is a near-future city that has been ravaged by the elements. Dangerous storms, powerful floods, and of course the tolls of time have all contributed to the downfall of this once thriving city. Built upon a tamed frontier, the lands around Kiki still very much belong to nature with a blend of rocky highlands, floral plains and dense swamps, with bits of 21st century civilization dotted throughout. It is a battleground unlike anything we've built before, and we're excited to see Kiki inhabited once again. Look how built up it is. Whoo! It's going to be interesting on old gen consoles. Unique traits. Kiki City has the most verticality we've ever built into battlegrounds and are filled with interesting sniper nest style points of interest, rooftops loaded with emergency parachutes and buildings easily scaled with the new ascenders. This isn't to say that the entire city can be explored. Taking lessons from Haven, not every building is fully playable with single floors or sometimes just single chambers open for gameplay and highlighted so the players on the ground can easily learn where snipers can fight from. Out in nature, our new swamplands are completely unique to Kiki, with ankle-deep water and dense cover to allow for compelling cat-and-mouse gameplay without having to swim everywhere. We're also looking to add an airboat to better navigate across both land and sea. For those hoping for more traditional PUBG gameplay, Kiki will also have plenty of fielded areas for those iconic battles that players enjoy in Erangel and Miramar. Brilliant. So there's going to be the airboat that can go across land and sea, ascenders. So these are going to be, like you have in Call of Duty Warzone on the side of the buildings in, well, you did have in Verdansk, where you clip on them and you zoom up them, don't you? Additional features. After releasing Kiki, we'll continue to add content exclusive to the map, such as new weapons and vehicles. Weapon mastery overhaul. So I'm not really going to talk about. I don't really get involved in any of this weapon mastery stuff. So you can read that. I'll put a link in the description below the video. Q4, October to December, Vikendi Reborn. I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully they're going to bring back some of the original features of Vikendi. Being one of the more visually unique battlegrounds, Vikendi still has room for additional implementation of new features and areas for more core gameplay moments. Therefore, we're planning a grand remake towards the end of the year. Although Vikendi provides unique visuals, it has room for improvement and new features in terms of core gameplay. Being well aware of that, we decided to remake Vikendi. Just turn it back to how it was and make it work. Arcade mode is getting an overhaul because they haven't added anything since TDM. And there we go. We're excited about everything coming in the remainder of 2022 and have plenty more planned for beyond. For now, join in on all of the 5th anniversary festivities, grab some cool rewards, and as always, keep an eye on our official channels for info on when these awesome new features will be ready for you to jump into. Thank you all for the love and support you've given throughout the years, PUBG Battlegrounds team. Brilliant. Looking forward to it, PUBG dev team. yeah, since it's gone free to play, I mean, I've been playing a lot of PUBG solo, been enjoying it very, very much. Really looking forward to seeing what they pull out this year. And I don't know, what do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will, of course, see you again soon.